What's going on, y'all? This is Isaiah, the founder of SWAV Eyewear and SWAV Agency. And today, man, it's another beautiful episode of the Starts With a Vision podcast. This is episode 44. And today we're talking about systemizing your output, right? So if you are just joining the podcast, the movement, we are officially in Q4, right? This is the biggest quarter for your product-based business. So you better have been looking at the videos we've been putting out and applying that and getting ready for this quarter, right? If you're just joining, also be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel because every Monday and Wednesday, we got some heat coming for you. So today is like no other. You know we coming with the heat. So today I want to talk about systemizing your output, right? So when I think about business, I think about the clients that I've worked with. I think about those that are successful, those that see success, and those that may be struggling, or they may be struggling with certain things. A lot of the struggles come from an operational chaos, if you will, right? So I like to set the stage first, and then I like to really dive into it. So we have operational chaos going on. And a lot of times that is what is stagnating the growth of a company. See, people be thinking it's about revenue and making money and sales and all this stuff. But so many different things play a factor in the actual revenue being generated. And that's why today we're talking about systemizing your output. I'm going to give you guys some very tangible examples and ideas of what exactly I mean. So, systemizing your output. If you want to get to the point where you're making $1 million, $2 million a year, shit, even 500,000 a year, but not in chaos, then you're going to have to start thinking in terms of systems. So the reason why I think in terms of this is because I was in the Air Force. I was in the military. The military is extremely systematic, right? Every single thing they do, it's always layers. So I think in terms of layers. So everything has a layer and another layer and another layer, right? This is how you want your business to look and feel and operate. And it takes time for these layers to be established, right? So here's what I mean let's say from marketing, because everybody loves marketing, but we have operations that is also very important. So you got marketing, you got operations, you got your fulfillment, you got the production if you're making the actual product. So let's say that you are looking to launch a new product, right? So you got a new product, you want to launch this new product. Now, if you want to maximize your efforts, you really want to do this thing in a organized, systematic way. And here's why. If you do it in a systematic way the first time, then you can be able to do it over and over again quicker because you already know the system. And this goes back to the YouTube video I made about creating your own blueprint. If you create your own blueprint, you'll know what your blueprint is. You'll know what the systems inside of your business is. Everybody's business operates differently. Your business is your business. My business is my business. We sell different things. Someone else's business is their business. So when you're looking at this video, when you're watching my videos, when you're listening to this podcast, I really want you to take the information and use it specifically for you, right? Use this specifically for you. Don't think that somebody else's way of winning or success is specific to you, because it's not. So you launch a product. I want you to think about, how did this product get launched? What did I do? Especially if it was a success. And then you want to Write all that out. And then you want to ask yourself, what are the gaps? What did I need to do? Where did I fall short? And then you say, okay, now this is my launch formula. Now let me go try this same formula for a new product launch that we have, and let me see if this is going to win. See, this is how you have a lot of things happening in your business, but they're flowing. You want your business operations to flow, because if your business operations flow, the money and the revenue will flow to you. Let's think about marketing. What goes into marketing? Okay, we see like the consumer, the end consumer sees the marketing. They go to the website, they buy it. And remember, we're all talking about direct to consumer. We're not talking about wholesale or retail. We're talking about direct to consumer. So the end consumer sees your product, your marketing on whatever platform. Okay, what did it take for them to see that? That's what you want to think about. Now follow me. What did it take for them to see that? And what did it take on your end? As the brand, as the company, what did it take? Right? Okay, let's say they saw a video of your product being marketed. All right, so in this, let's say they saw it on Instagram. And let's say it was an organic post, not even an ad. All right, so they saw a video. And they saw a video of something being marketed, a product under your company that you sell. So systematically, let's think about this. Let's say you have a hair care company and you have a conditioner. That's a popular one. You have a conditioner, right? So, and it was a video explaining the product with a voiceover. So now we say, what did it take for this video to be created? You needed a videographer. Was this videographer in-house or was this videographer contracted out? And you want to write these down because now you're building your team. You're building your systems. You're making things easier to repeat it because you're never going to need just one video. You're going to need multiple videos. So why don't we write this stuff down and get it systemized and memorized to the point where we know that this could be duplicated without thinking about it? Because you want your thinking power to be focused on the vision of your company, not these things. So if you could put these things in a system, a Google Doc, put these things in a system, that way you can refer to them as the employee of your company, or somebody on your team can refer to them. So, okay, you know you're gonna need a videographer. Am I contracting them out? Do I have them in-house? Perfect. The next thing is, if they are contracted out, how many other videographers do I need just in case? You always want to have backup, contractors on the creative side, because I know that a lot of creatives, they're very unorganized and sometimes they're not reliable. So if you are depending on someone outside of your organization to help you grow your business through content, you need to always have a backup plan because you need consistent content. Remember, content is a lifeline of a direct-to-consumer brand. The second you're not able to put out content, the second your sales drop. What is content? Videos, photos, copy. Those are all content. So if that's the case, we need to ensure that we have a system where we can consistently put out content. So we need to have a group of creatives, videographers and photographers that we work with. Because if one may be busy, someone else may be able to. You need to like their style. And then we say, all right, cool. Now, before that, I needed a concept for this video. So how did I create the concept for the video? Did I map it out? Did I sit down in a room and write it out? Did I give that to somebody else? Did I give that to the videographer? How did I do this? And then you say, okay, cool. But how did I choose which type of video I was gonna make? Not the concept, but the product. So let's remember, conditioner. You're making a video about conditioner for your hair care brand, right? Okay, so how did I determine that I was going to do a video talking about this conditioner? So you see how it's in layers. So number one, define the product that we need to make a marketing video for. What's the objective on why we're making a video? All right, cool. The next layer, and you can do it up or you can do it down, whatever, but the next layer. All right, now, how do we want this video to be? Once we have the objective and once we know the product that we're gonna be making, right? Boom. Who's gonna shoot this video? Boom, you go to your list, your Rolodex videographers, boom. Okay, what's the next one? Now that we know who's gonna shoot it, when are they gonna shoot it? Is it gonna be studio? Is it gonna be outside? Now you got that down. The next thing, when do we need it by? When do we need this video by? Are we gonna have a group of videos that we're getting made, or is this just one? And then the next thing after when are we gonna get it by, that's gonna dictate when you need the video shot, because you'll know the turnaround time from the videographer that you're working with. And then, okay, now we got the video done. Now we're going to distribute this video on our platforms. Now, what's the system behind that? And your systems will let you know if you need to hire somebody or if you need software. One or the other. You're either gonna need software for automations, or you're gonna need a person, hire somebody to do it. Or you'll hire someone to manage the software. For example, I have someone who handles my email marketing. So I hired someone to handle a software, right, that is a function of my business. This is all a way of thinking. This is all systemized thinking. You cannot get successful in business if you don't think like this. You can't be everywhere. You can't be scatterbrained. You have to be organized. And if you are scatterbrained, I want you to look at your personal life. Is your room junky? Is your house junky? Is your car junky? Your business is a direct reflection of your personal life. So I want you to really start looking at your personal life and looking at your business. And wherever you're falling or lacking in your personal life, more than likely, that's literally happening in your business. It's a fact. So you really want to think about these things and look at them from that perspective. And if you think real scattered, you really should get somebody to help you organize your thoughts and create a vision, which is why I started providing strategical branding services for brands, because a lot of times people are operating in a very chaotic, organized way in their mind. But if you want to take this brand to, 7 and 8 figures, we're going to have to reel it in. I'm that type of dude. I'm the person that's going to be like, hey, let's reel it in. Like, let's bring it in first. And let's see what's going on. Because everybody wants to make money. But it's not about making money. It's really about assessing first. And then once you assess what's going on, then you'll be able to know what you need to do. So these are ways how you systemize your output. It's going to look different for everybody because every single person's business is completely different. I am not here to give you a cookie cutter anything. I am here to help you discover how you can build a real business for you, how you can design it for you. That's what I am here for. And that's the type of content that I put out. But you have to learn how to systemize your output. Once you learn how to systemize your output, you'll start working less and you'll start making more. Point blank, period. So really think about this. Ask yourself, how can I systemize my output? Where in my business can I systemize my output? There's a lot of ways, because your goal should be to just be focusing on the vision of the company and the really important things that really move the needle forward. If you can get some software or hire a person to fit in that place of your business to keep it going, then do that. If you're in the beginning phases of your business, I get it, right? It's not always going to be easy, but the goal should be to be able to delegate everything so you can only focus on the vision of your company. So it's all about systemizing your output, yo. That's one of the biggest things. We always think that we want to make millions, but we don't understand what really goes into making the millions. And I'm here to show you and explain to you and illustrate for you how to really get to the point where you're making the millions. And it's about systemizing your output. The earlier you start doing this, the better off you're going to be. All right. So that's today's episode. Remember to subscribe to the podcast, the video podcast, the YouTube channel, Starts With the Vision. This is the Starts With a Vision podcast reloaded. Always remember, everything you do in life, it starts with a vision. And we're going to see you on Wednesday. Peace out.